All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at our Tournament of Champions. Coming up is our championship match. It's been a great day. Eddie Ham is our tournament leader, and he's taking on Chuck Kidwell. Moved up in the step ladder from the number 3 spot. Chuck qualified actually second today. Then after match play, he was third. He just won his match against Tim Newman, and now they will go for the championship and the big money. So, Eddie, you get to decide who goes first.
I'll go second.
Okay, so Chuck will start off. Everyone who bowled today went home with at least $65. Chuck with his trusty Game Breaker 4. But he gets away with it. There we go. Leaves him only the 6 pin on that shot. Chuck going for the spare. And picks that one up. All right, this is our championship match. Tim talking to Todd Porter, the owner of Porter's Pro Shop, or one of the owners. Eddie Ham with the pit bowl. Eddie started out a little slow today, but during the initial qualifying, Eddie hits that a little light. Oh, almost left the 2-8-10, but made it worse. The 2 pin went down, leaving him an 8-10 to start with. Eddie shot 297 during the initial qualifying round, and then during match play he did really well to end up as our top qualifier. He's been sitting a little while and picks up the one. This is like all of our tournaments, it's a handicap tournament. The only people bowling today were winners of our previous tournaments. Both Eddie and Chuck are champions from this year. This is the 2021 edition of the Porter's Pro Shop Tournament Series Tournament of Champions. We have a couple of great events coming up as Eddie's ball gets out there a little wide. Leaves him the 1-2. We have a couple events coming up. On August 1st, we will have our no-tap tournament down at Timonium Bolero. So if you haven't signed up for that, it's a great time to sign up. Just comment, send us a text, phone. Maybe going for the spare, picks that up. Then we come back, the 10-pin tournament series kicks back up the weekend of August 14th. So the 14th and 15th, we will have a squad on the 14th and one squad on the 15th. That's the 10-pin tournament series. Chuck getting that Game Breaker out there, looks good, it's up, oh, a 10 pin. 6 pin just lazily slid by the 10. We have events coming up every month. You can go to the Porter Pro Shop on Facebook and you can see what events we have coming up. You can see the event page. You can also sign up on the event page. Chuck covers that 10 pin like a blanket to sign up for any of our tournaments. We have several tournaments that are getting ready to be announced as we verify lane availability, both here and in Timonium, and we may also be adding a third house soon. Chuck gets that out, this time throwing the statement, but that ball just read a little too early. Took a left turn, went past the head pin. Leaves him the 6-10. covers that. So through 3, Chuck has stayed clean. Eddie has 1 open. Had that brutal 8-10 in the first frame. Eddie coming up for his 4th frame, gets that pit bull out, and it just doesn't breathe. It kind of stays out there. Ends up with a 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. Not a pretty one, not an easy one. He's got the washout. Just takes out 2. All right. I'd like to thank Bridget Kidwell for tuning in from behind me. Donnie, I think you're right. I totally agree with you. Hopefully Eddie will make that realization. Sticking with the pit bull for now. This time he gets to the pocket and carries. So today we had the 12, we invited 12 past champions. 3rd place finisher was Tim Newman. As Chuck gets the raw. Oh, a little bit high with that hammer raw. Goes to something that gives him a little bit more length. I happen to know Chuck just got that ball. He got it drilled at my favorite pro shop, Porter's Pro Shop and Bowling Academy. And, didn't quite get that out enough. I thought it might clip the 4, but ball just went right past it. First open for Chuck as he comes up. Throwing that very pretty hammer raw, but he doesn't quite get it out enough. Leaves it too much in the middle. Hits the face. Luckily, he only gets a 3-6 out of that. Could have been a lot worse. I want to say hi to Suzanne and Rick and Bill and Nancy as Chuck goes to pick up this 3-6. 4th place finisher today was Brandon Parker. Eddie Ham sticking with the pit bull, gets it out there, and again, just doesn't make it back. Pit bull's a ball that does need some oil, and he's got to get that into the oil where it has a chance to skid through the front and then finish strong in the back. So we had 3 games of qualifying today. After the qualifying, they bowled 2 games of match play. And Eddie, just misses covering that. Great shot on that washout there. Gets that ball out, and this time, a little bit of a bad break, finished a little bit strong. Leaving him only the 4-pin. Eddie Ham versus Chuck Kidwell. Eddie covers that. At stake today, $450 for first place. ball was just a little bit light. Came up behind the head pin, and he paid the price, leaving a 4-5. This is a split. Not easy, but makeable. Hello, Robin. Glad to see you could join us today. As Chuck gets it out, you got to get in between, and he does! Covers that 4-5. Big conversion here. This time he went back to the statement, and the statement again reads a little bit early, leaves him the 4-pin. Going after the 4-pin, covers it. Took a hard turn there, but managed to catch the 4-pin. Eddie Ham is going to need to throw a few strikes. Looks like he's changed the ball for the hammer ripped, one of his favorite balls. And much better shot through the pocket, just did not carry the 10. 6-pin just kind of went around. After the 10-pin, and ooh, ball falls off right at the end.
Oh my God.
Didn't quite grab. And he gets that ball to a good spot. And he comes in and crushes the pocket. Nice 10 drop for Eddie. He's going to need a couple of those to get himself back in this match. Chuck Kidwell in the driver's seat right now. This time he gets that statement out a little bit further and drives into the pocket. Chuck making a statement with his hammer statement. There you go, up and out again, and he missed the target. Oh, when he goes Brooklyn! Chuck with some left-handed power on that one. Eddie's going to need a strong finish to give himself a chance. He's using the hammer ripped. And gets the 10! 6-pin taps it out. These lanes were fresh when we started. However, they've had a couple of games bowled on them now. These bowlers have had to adjust on the fly. Eddie coming up, and he's a little bit in of the target, but it holds and carries. Tenth frame. Give himself a chance. Eddie needs the next 2 strikes. I want to say hello to Colton and Dimitri and Debbie. Thank you guys for watching. Eddie coming up, shot 11th frame, gets the ball out, here it comes, and there it goes! 4 in a row now for Eddie Ham. All he can do is throw one more. He cannot shut out Chuck, no matter what. last shot. And gets himself an 8 count. Right? So he'll finish with a 173. These two bowlers are, even though it is a handicap tournament, their averages are very close. Chuck really just needs a mark. Gets the ball out and just doesn't make it back. 7 count. He's still in a good position. Left himself a very makeable spare. 1, 2, 4. He makes the spare. He will be the champion. Oh, and he makes it exciting. But that spare will give Chuck Kidwell today's championship. He will be our Tournament of champion, making Bridget very happy. 9 count to finish up. Great match for both of these guys. Both of these guys tired after a long day of bowling. Chuck Kidwell will be the winner. I want to thank all of the participants from today. Again, rounding out the top 5, finishing 5th was Robert Blizzard III. Eddie Ham will finish 2nd today. Chuck Kidwell will win the big bucks. I'm sorry. Chuck may have done the bowling, but Bridget wins the money, apparently. I understand that is how it works. I never tell my wife I even bowled so that she doesn't know if I've won any money. Thank you, everyone. See you guys on August 1st when we do our next tournament. That's going to be down at Bolero Timonium, and that will be a no-tap tournament. So make sure you go to the Porter's Pro Shop page and sign up for our no-tap tournament. Goodbye, everyone.